Hello out there, all you filthy animals, and welcome to another father-son movie review. I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt.
And we're the Wet Bandits. That's not it.
Yes.
Oh, you're okay. And we're the Kenosha Kickers. No, that's also not it.
What is it?
Oh,
yeah.
and we're the Holiday Hunks. And today we're looking at Home Alone.
This movie has everything.
Like that guy from Succession.
A lovely cheese pizza just for me.
Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Santa Claus, it is out.
And literally the worst police presence in any movie ever. They hear there's an abandoned child in a house. They knock one time and then he's like, hey, tell them to count their kids again. This is crap. This is ridiculous. This is the worst.
Dad, it's just a movie.
All right, folks, and now everyone's favorite part of these reviews. I like to make sure Max is really paying attention when we watch these movies. So I'm going to give him a little quiz, and the stakes are the same as they've been every week, Max. If you get 3 out of 5 right, you get Christmas presents this year.
Yes.
And if you get less than 3 out of 5 right, Mom and I have talked, we're kicking you out of the house. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. You got to get out, all right? So this is important. Make sure you get these right.
Okay.
The McAllister family is traveling abroad for Christmas. What city are they going to for the holiday? A, London, England.
No.
2, Tokyo, Japan. Or D, Paris, France.
Paris, France.
That's correct, and you're off to a great start. Good job. Kevin watches a gangster movie where a character is gunned down after a count of 1, 2, 10. What is that character's name? Is it A, AC, B, Snakes, C, Johnny?
Johnny.
Is that your final answer? That is incorrect. The character that's gunned down is Snakes. Johnny is the one doing the gunning. You're 1-1, Max.
Yeah.
Kevin asks Santa to return his family for Christmas. After listing the rest of his family members, who does he say Santa can return if he has time? Is it his Uncle Frank?
His Uncle Frank.
His brother Buzz?
Uncle Frank.
Or his bedwetting cousin Fuller?
Uncle Frank.
It's Uncle Frank! You're 2-1. Max, everything hinges on this question. If you get it right, you've succeeded again. If you get it wrong, we go to the last question and final death.
Wait, what?
Wait, and sudden death, not final death unless things get out of hand. Why are Harry and Marv known as the Wet Bandits?
Because they turn the sink on and leave them on.
A, they clog people's toilets.
They clog people's toilets.
B, they flood people's houses.
Flood people's
Or C, they drink all people's bottled water.
Flood people's houses.
They flood people's houses is correct. And you've got 3 out of 5 right.
Yes! Christmas presents!
But you got 3 out of 4 right so far. Let's do this last question just for fun. Kevin is saved from the clutches of the Wet Bandits by which of the following? Buzz's tarantula.
No.
B, his snow shovel swinging neighbor. Or C,
B.
all of the above.
B.
B's your final answer? That's incorrect. He is in the clutches of Marv, and he is saved when the tarantula crawls on him. He's able to put the tarantula on him. The answer is all of the above. You are 3-2. If you had just gotten one more wrong. If you had just gotten one more wrong, I could have been rid of you.
No.
Yes?
The guy with the shovel came and saved him.
Yeah, but the tarantula does too. He's in the clutches of Marv. Yes, he does.
Why do you have one?
That's the first one.
That makes no sense.
You won.
He doesn't physically
You won.
save.
You won.
He doesn't save
You
him.
won. Quit
He doesn't
complaining.
save him.
You won. All right, folks. Every week we give the movie we watch our holly jolly rating. That's a mixture of how good of a movie we think it is and how much it puts us in the Christmas spirit, because we love being in the Christmas spirit, don't we?
Uh-huh.
All right, so right now, Elf has 16 points. The Santa Claus had 17 points. Max, on the count of 3, we're going to hold up our ratings from 1 to 10 to the camera. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. A 10 and a 19.
You said a 10?
I gave it a 10. And I'm going to tell you what. Well, you gave it a 9. You're acting like my score's so outrageous. I'll tell you why I went the full 10. Going into this movie, I knew I loved Home Alone. I knew it was one of my favorite Christmas movies. And I usually don't want to give something a 10 unless I'm absolutely sure that nothing is going to top it. I don't think another movie is going to top Home Alone for me. I love this movie. It's so well constructed. It's so funny. It's such a good holiday movie. It's my favorite holiday movie now, I think. I had to go the full 10. What about you, Max? Why did you go with 9?
Because I don't like it as much as Santa Claus, but I liked it more than Elf.
Okay, and that's fair.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, it falls right in the middle. Those are really
10.
Those are really good scores, though. I mean, that's a 19. That puts Home Alone solidly in the lead with only one more movie left to go. Max, what were your favorite scenes or favorite parts of the movie?
At the end when the bad guy almost died.
At the end with the bad guys. Okay, at the end when Kevin springs all the traps on the bad guys when they're trying to get in his house. That's the part, as a kid, I loved that. After I saw Home Alone, I would go into my bedroom and try to set up traps like Kevin. I would string like dental floss across the door to trick people. I would like put glue on papers and hang up so it would try to hit them in the face. I thought it was the coolest thing. So you being a 9-year-old boy, I absolutely understand. That's an awesome part of the movie.
Guess what I'm going to start doing?
No, you are not going to start doing that to me. I cannot handle, because you're more demented. I was like innocent. I had like paper and floss. You'll literally have like a blowtorch or something and try to kill me.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the movie is a really silly part, but a very funny part, where the mom, Catherine O'Hara, is traveling back to find Kevin, and she's in the van with the Kenosha Kickers, and the band leader is John Candy, who, even though a teacher in 4th grade said I looked like him, and it scarred me, one of my favorite actors of all time. And they have a scene that, and it's so funny about him leaving his son at a funeral parlor and how he had to be in therapy for years, and how, and she says, maybe we should stop talking about it. He goes, well, you brought it up. And it cracks me up every time. It's really funny. And then another thing in this movie I really love is they say in movies, show, don't tell. So show your audience the things that are going to be important later on. And they establish so many of the things that come back later in the movie. We see Buzz's pellet gun hanging on the wall early in the movie. We see his tarantula. It's introduced to us. They mentioned that Kevin likes to go out and play with his dad's hot glue gun in the garage. So we know he likes to mess with his dad's tools and get into his dad's stuff.
The little cars.
The micro machines. Early in the movie, they say his aunt almost fell and broke her neck on him. So when the bad guys come, he has them all spread out and they slip on him and go flying in the air and crash down. And the thing, Max, that I think might be hard for your generation, you young whippersnappers, to understand, is what a huge star Macaulay Culkin was when this movie came out. This turned him he was in movies, like high box office grossing movies. He was on magazine covers. He was on video games. He was on TV. He was everywhere. And nowadays, a couple of schmucks set up a camera and a ring light, and they put a bunch of crap on YouTube that no one watches, and they think they're stars. Not us. Not us.
Yeah.
Other schmucks.
Wait, video games existed back then?
Yes, video games exist. When do you think... I'm not a cave person.
Yeah.
This was the 90s.
A cave person?
When do you
A
think I was...
caveman.
There were cave women too, you sexist.
They're called cavemen.
Well, there was cave women too.
But they're called cavemen.
Well, they're called cave people.
No, they're not. Dad, what are you doing?
I'm using my decoder ring. I'm trying to figure out what movie we're going to watch next week.
We're watching A Christmas Story, though.
Yeah, but which one? Drink your Ovaltine.
Next week, we're watching A Christmas Story.
You'll shoot your pee out?
What?
I mean, that's how you do it.